Do you feel you're so busy that you don't even have time for a life? Do you feel as if you are constantly running behind? Finding balance in your life can be challenging to do, especially during these stressful days. So it's no wonder that you're feeling out of balance and overwhelmed. However, there are things you can do to achieve some balance in your life. Help is here. Don't struggle anymore. The Optimal Work-Life Balance Workbook will motivate you to gain a new perspective of a balanced life. The downloadable workbook has strategies for improving your life while working at your own pace. It's achievable and reusable throughout your life, and you will receive 21 days of inspirational emails that will set you on your path of creating your balanced life. To learn more, go to coachingforinspirationwithpatti.com, and Patti is spelled P-A-T-T-I. Welcome to Exploring Life and Work with Patti. I am your host, Patti Osferic, a leadership and work-life balance coach. Are you a burnt-out, overworked, stressed-out manager or supervisor looking to find some peace, calm, and maybe a little balance in your chaotic life? Join me as we explore strategies to maintain sanity from chaos to calm. There may be at times some occasional adult language. Let the exploring begin. Hi, managers and supervisors. How's it going? In this podcast episode, we will explore the feelings of working in a toxic workplace as a manager and supervisor. Are we responsible for others' attitudes and responses towards us and others? Well, it depends on how we treat people and ourselves. If we are abrupt, condescending, and demanding, we may be responsible for how people respond and react to that behavior towards them. How do you feel or respond to a boss, coworker, peers, and others in the workplace, or even outside of work, who are rude, unkind, or harsh in their tones with you? What are the effects of working in a toxic environment? I know how I felt. I didn't like the person I was becoming, working in a hostile and toxic environment. I lost my compassion, empathy, joy, and excitement, and was untrusting and sometimes judgmental towards others. The untrusting thoughts of thinking people had an agenda, feeling unsafe, being bulldozed, watching the shitstorm every day around me and trying to cope with the emotions of dealing with the daily grind and having to fake it to get by. Daily, I felt like I was giving away my power and values or losing kindness and happiness through other people's interactions and nasty behaviors, which had nothing to do with me. Still, I was feeling responsible for the unhappiness around me. Being highly sensitive can be a blessing and a curse in the workplace and at home. Is it my stuff or is it others? The trick is identifying whose crap it is, letting go and not holding on to it or overthinking all of it. It's not about me. I needed to remind myself that it's not my responsibility for other people's BS. Empathy without boundaries doesn't work and can be very destructive and disruptive in the workplace. When I became a supervisor, I wanted to help people and make a positive difference in my employees' lives. As a manager and supervisor, we coach, we teach, we mentor the others around us. But they have the choice of how they show up, respond, and behave. When out of balance, we project that on other people around us. Taking time away is good for us to regroup, refocus, and de-stress when we feel we have lost empathy and compassion. Are our actions contributing to a positive, negative, or neutral outcome in the workplace, environments, energy? What are the results of working in a cohesive, collaborative, supportive environment? When we realize how we show up daily in our workplace as someone who wants to make a positive difference in other people's lives, the work environment becomes productive, enjoyable, and cohesive, and the atmosphere changes for the better. Today's podcast affirmation: I choose to let go of what I can't control. I would love your thoughts on this topic, and if there is a topic you would like me to explore, please leave a comment. If you are struggling with the daily grind and feeling alone, a leadership coach like me will help you work through those everyday challenges to continue moving forward to where you want to be. Did you find this helpful? If so, please share this podcast with others. Thank you for joining me, Patti Osferic, in this episode of Exploring Life and Work with Patti. To learn more about me and my leadership and work-life balance coaching, visit my website at www.coachingforinspirationwithpatti.com. Patti is spelled P-A-T-T-I. How about subscribing or following this podcast to get all future episodes? Until we meet again.